Hello guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to Goals Galore and welcome to another live stream on the channel. And today, of course, the watch-along for Chelsea versus Everton. As you can see above me, I've put the lineups in and probably what you expect for both sides going into this one. Of course, both sides mid-table, but Everton, they keep on getting the points deductions, so they'll hopefully, for their sake, be getting something this evening to try to take them out of trouble. Be sure to vote as always in the poll in the chat who's gonna win, and as always hopefully you have a good game and a good evening, and welcome everyone to the stream this evening. Just making sure I've set everything up because the background's right, the date's right, the teams are right, colours are right like they weren't yesterday. I think I've ticked all boxes there and we've got everything right. So looking forward to this game, big game, last game of match week 33 in the Premier League. For a score prediction, just check what I've written down so I can't change my mind. I went 2-2 Chelsea. Of course goals galore in this game and of course this channel, so it's only right we do it. Chelsea games recently full of goals, so watch this one be a 0-0 draw. But no, seriously, Cole Palmer, of course, 16 goals this season. Yes, 8 of them have come from the penalty spot, Mr. Clinical, but you know, he's a really top player. Jackson scored quite a few for Chelsea this season, I think it's 9. And looking at the opposition, Everton, actually, Doucouré is their top goal scorer. I think it was 9 goals so far this season for him. Of course, Everton, though, of course, they've had 8 points deducted off them. With those extra 8 points, they'd be above both Brentford and Crystal Palace in the Premier League. But of course, sort of a false position as the teams come out here at Stamford Bridge. Hopefully we will have a great evening. Smash a like if you enjoy and subscribe. And let me know all your thoughts. Welcome in Paul, as always, absolute legend for joining. Really do appreciate your support, mate. And hopefully another stream that you enjoy. How are you? Prediction is Chelsea 2, Everton 0. Ooh, going for Chelsea to keep a clean sheet as well. That is really interesting. I know Everton don't score many goals in the Premier League this season. Only Sheffield United have scored less goals this league campaign. But Chelsea, I don't actually know the last time they kept a clean sheet, because both Burnley, Sheffield United scored 2 against them each. And I'd say Everton are miles better. So the clean sheet, that is a huge shout. I'm actually going to look through and see the last time Chelsea kept a clean sheet. It was, in fact, I'm still scrolling, the 26th of January, and it was an FA Cup game against Aston Villa, ended 0-0. Before that, Saturday 13th of January, a Premier League game, they beat Fulham 1-0. So that's the last time Chelsea kept a clean sheet. Paul's backing them this evening. If it gets boring, I'll say I'm falling asleep. They might score it. It worked last stream. Paul. So fingers crossed. Yeah, say it from the get-go, and then we're going to have an incredible game with goals flowing in left, right and centre. But yeah, hopefully everyone's had a good Monday, start of a new week. But of course I'm here to entertain you this evening with this Premier League matchup, the last one of match week 33, and then this week we've got a lot of football. I plan on doing a watch along every day. Find the keyword there, plan. I might miss a day out or two, but so far tomorrow I'm definitely doing Portsmouth versus Derby. Not Derby, I did that one 2 weeks ago. Portsmouth versus Barnsley, not Derby, Barnsley. Because the Portsmouth fans are incredible and Portsmouth can get promoted tomorrow. We're about to start here. Let me get the timer ready. I think someone in the stream yesterday only realised they had the timer up. So, of course, if you want to follow along with the timings, it's in the corner. And please, no one score. Please score. Please, no one spoil the score, is what I'm trying to say. We're about ready to kick off. It's Chelsea kicking from left to right. They're in blue, and Everton in there. It's like a pink orange kit. It's hard to tell if it's orange or if that's pink. I don't know. Don't ask me. I've got glasses for a reason. But yeah, interesting for this. Interesting. And we're underway here at Stamford Bridge. We've seen so many goals this season. And Chelsea straight away on the attack with Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer, edge of the D, flicks it across to Mudryk. Really quick start this from Chelsea. They're not messing about. Here's Cucurella. And Gallagher loses possession. Wow, I thought Chelsea were going to score within seconds there. 22 seconds in, and we almost had a competition for the quickest Premier League goal in history there. But the referee's already seen something he didn't like. Didn't take him long, did it? It was the foul on Gallagher. Chelsea have got a free kick early doors here. Well, it'd be interesting, of course, for Everton. No Dominic Calvert-Lewin. That's something I realised when I was typing in the teams this evening. No DCL. Not too sure why. Potentially injured. Probably injured. He has struggled with injury throughout his career. But here we go. Free kick for Chelsea on the left-hand side. It's going to be Cole Palmer to take. Or is it? No. Whipped all the way through. I thought Cucurella should have thrown his body at that one, but it went all the way through all the bodies in the box and out for a Jordan Pickford goal kick. But really good start there from Chelsea. Really good. Really positive on the front foot. But I think Cucurella really should have put his body on the line there and just smashed it out the ball. And I think that makes it 1-0 if he does. A really good start from Chelsea here. Well, I'm relying on this game for my Fantasy Premier League for a lot of points. I've got Cole Palmer, I've got Jordan Pickford, the Everton goalkeeper, and I've got Jared Brantwaite, the Everton centre-back. So, you know, it could either go really well with me getting a clean sheet points for Everton, or if Chelsea score, I'm hoping it's going to be Palmer to get involved in it so I get some points that way. So I've really gone both ways on it. I couldn't decide, but I think there's going to be goals in this one. And before the fixtures, I didn't trust Martin Dubravka and his fixtures for Newcastle, and he ended up getting a clean sheet, didn't he? Ball in for Everton from their free kick and cleared away. Welcome in, Kieran. How you doing, mate? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, and do let us know how your Monday's going and your score prediction for this game, more importantly, as well. How do you see this one planning out? As Chalobah gets it clear for Chelsea. And Palmer's back to help defend, and Everton win the ball back in a good position, but they end up going backwards, just trying to settle themselves into this game. And Seamus Coleman, down the line it goes. Cucurella, down the line it goes again. It's a bit of tennis in the midfield. And free kick Chelsea in the end. I hate it when it's like that. It's so hard to commentate on a game when it's like tennis in the midfield. You're saying everyone's name on the pitch. And James Tarkowski, it only took him 3 minutes and 20 seconds to disagree with the referee's decision. He's laughing at the ref here. And we've seen people get yellow carded for that. So maybe, because it's so early on in the game, the ref won't bug him. But, you know. Oh, that is a foul. Go on, Tarkowski. I'm good, thanks. Not been too bad. I predicted a draw on your poll, 2-2. Me and Kieran are thinking alike here. Great minds think alike. We've both gone 2-2. And yeah, I'll keep checking the poll. I have to go to a different web page because on my phone it never lets me set up a poll. I don't know what that is with YouTube. So I always have to go onto the on the laptop and actually have a look at the poll and set it all up. So much hard work, but it's all worth it for the streams and a bit more engagement with you guys during the streams, and hopefully it's a nice little feature. As Chelsea come forward on the right hand side, Madueke wins a corner, first of the evening and first of the game. So far we've got 50% of people think it's going to be a Chelsea win, 50% for a draw, and nobody's gone for Everton to get what would be a huge win this evening. No one's gone for that so far. Make sure you do vote in the poll in the chat. Right, Cole Palmer for the corner on the right hand side. In-swinger, left-footed. Number 20 on his back, of course, and he's done really well this season. And it goes and cleared away by Everton. Of course, they have got the height advantage in there, I'd have to say. Sean Dyche's teams always like to play with some tall players both at the front and at the back. Ooh, the dodgy back pass there from the Chelsea defender to Petrovic, but in the end he recovered well. And now same again for Coleman and Pickford. But Pickford just says get rid of that one, and of course the England #1. He'll be looking to join up with a few of the Chelsea players as well in the summer in Germany for the Euros. Let's have a look who we've got potentially going to the Euros here then. We've probably got, starting with Everton, Pickford. I don't think Branthwaite will get called up. Probably is only Pickford for Everton, for England anyway. And then for Chelsea, you've got Palmer, Sterling potentially. And you talking about Palmer, he's here. Madueke, Noni Madueke goes wide to the byline, cuts it back, no one's there. And Ashley Young clears away. Ashley Young still playing, wow. Yeah, the commentator's saying it now. Good start for Chelsea, and I completely agree. I've been on the front foot, they're using the possession. And I was watching someone stream the other day, I can't remember exactly who it was, but they were saying Pochettino needs to go for Chelsea. So I'm really intrigued. In the chat, let me know. Does Pochettino and Chelsea need to part ways in the summer? Because, let's be honest, Chelsea have spent almost £800 million last summer alone for mid-table. You know, as Gary Neville would say, the £1 billion bottle jobs. As Petrovic there has to smash it away. You know, Chelsea have got good individual players. It's just there's no chemistry in that side to keep ticking over. Ashley, not so young. Spot on there, Kieran. Spot on. He's not so young, is he? He's got to be about 40 now, isn't he? He's got to be about 38. Ashley Young, I'll have a look now. But after this Everton attack, Tarkowski floats one in towards Beto. Ball drops nicely for Garner, but decides not to go for it, and that's why the offside was up against Everton. Entertaining 7 minutes of this one. It's not been as end-to-end as the start of the Villa-Arsenal game yesterday, but it has been a good start here. Let me just check. How old is Ashley Young these days? He's been playing forever. He's 38. My second guess was bang on. 38, Ashley Young. Or, as Kieran says, Ashley not so young. Chelsea on the ball here, and just trying to read the lineup because they've got Silva, Chalobah at the back, and Cucurella at the left back, of course. Gallagher, who's really has been popping up with a few goals lately for Chelsea. Caicedo, a lot of people not rating him recently. And as for Everton, Michalenko, left back, he'll be going to Germany in the summer, of course, with Ukraine. Incredible achievement for them to qualify, and in the playoffs as well. Ukraine, it was late goals in both of the semi-finals to turn the game around. Anyway, I'm waffling. Corner kick here to Everton, the Toffees. After it was gifted to them, after Chelsea just put the ball out of play from the near side, in it goes, didn't swing up, and didn't beat the first man, and Petrovic will have a goal kick to take here. There's a lot of tall bodies in there for Everton. I do expect them to win the aerial duels this evening. Well, 8 minutes 40 seconds in, and both sides have had an attempt at goal. Of Chelsea? That's Everton's. Have Chelsea had an attempt at goal? Maybe not then. Maybe not Chelsea, but they've looked threatening when they've come forward. Here's Noni Madueke. He goes backwards to Gusto. Playing inside here, Chelsea. Really nice play from the Blues. Well, they're both blue really, aren't they? It's just Chelsea actually in blue this evening. Really nice play, and he loses out though in the challenge, and you go Everton. Everton win the ball, and the referee's giving a free kick there. We give the free kick after Everton broke down the right hand side. Ashley Young it was. Ooh, he was onside as well. And Beto fired over the goal. Wow. Wow. Welcome in Raddad, long time no see, and welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. He says, come on Chelsea, of course. Forest, we want in Chelsea to keep Everton in the battle. But of course, both teams this season have been deducted points. Everton 8 points in it, and Forest, was it 4 points for Forest? But still, incredible, because I think this is the first season in ages that we've seen Premier League teams get deducted points. Maybe it was last season as well for Everton, but usually every season in the Championship. But this year in the Championship, 0 points deductions, which hopefully a good sign for things to come. As Chelsea break down the right hand side, Madueke, Branthwaite beats him to an incredible pace at Branthwaite. He's tall, he's strong, he's fast. He is really the complete defender. He really does look like the next John Stones, doesn't he? Coming through at Everton. On top of my mind, first player I thought of that was played for Everton and gone on to big things. But Chelsea come again here. Palmer to Jackson, and Onana wins up the duel. And end-to-end stuff here at Stamford Bridge. I'll catch up with the chat in just 1 second, but on the left-hand side now is McNeil. An overlapping run of Michaelenko, poor ball into the box. And that's a wasted opportunity there for Everton. But good play by the Toffees and good play by the host, Chelsea. Really entertaining start to this one in the opening 11 minutes. That Arsenal vs Villa second half yesterday was amazing. Yeah, first half, I thought the first half was really good. The second half died down for about 30-40 minutes. 35 minutes I'd say. And then as soon as Martin Odegaard went off for Arsenal yesterday, Arsenal just collapsed. They give up. And I think the second goal comes after Arsenal trying to equalise. But the first goal, it was coming. Villa had corner after corner. And the pressure really was mounting. It's like Unai Emery beat Arteta tactically maybe yesterday. It's really hard to tell. But for me, I'd say it was Odegaard going off. Smith Rowe didn't really make the impact, didn't really fill his boots. Here come Chelsea on the right hand side. Gusto charging forward in front of Mauricio Pochettino. Love to see Everton go down. Dyche used to play for us. Oh, right, okay. Fun fact. I knew he used to play for this silly TV. We never have a stream with no technical difficulties. 4 points, yes. Hope you are well, mate. I'm really good, mate. Just come out of the gym, and that's why I hate this, because Chelsea have just scored and I've just missed the goal. Great, awesome. Please tell me it was Palmer because of the FPL. Why is the TV always lagging? But Chelsea have scored. I watched the replay now for you. I've literally just missed it. Palmer with quick feet, nutmegged Branthwaite. Wow. Nutmeg on Branthwaite. Into Jackson, and Palmer it was, into the corner. What a goal for Chelsea. Wow, cold Palmer. He's not called Cole Palmer for nothing. What a finish. Pickford had no chance, and the skill before really made that goal. Left foot, a wand, and that's his 17th goal of the season. 3 more for Palmer, and he's equal to Erling Haaland this season. But Erling Haaland scored 4 penalty goals this season as well. But yeah, Chelsea take the lead. That's saving my fantasy Premier League. Get in there. I do apologise for the technical difficulties. It always happens. It's just part of the fun here. And if you enjoy it, be sure to stick around, dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. Really does help us. But yeah, Palmer, what a signing. Is he signing of the season in the Premier League? Do let me know. A lot of people say McAllister. For me, it's between McAllister and Palmer, because think about where Chelsea would be without Cole Palmer this season. Without his goals this season, they would be quite far down, and it's surprising City even sold him, because he looked like a really good prospect. I guess he wanted the move for first team football, and Pep wasn't going to give him that, but maybe regretting the decision now. What a player. But McAllister at Liverpool as well is also a good shout, because he's been awesome this season for Liverpool. And the title race now really is dying down, so all we've got to look forward to now really is the relegation battle, because I still can't understand the Champions League format for next season. If anyone actually understands it, please let me know in the chat, because I haven't looked properly at it. All I know is that it's changing. And here go Chelsea again. Jackson. Mudryk. Into the box. How's he missed that one? Cole Palmer misses an absolute sitter. And Mudryk fires over. Cole Palmer. Well, he doesn't like scoring tap-ins, does he? If it's closer than the penalty spot, he won't score it. If it's further away, he will. Mudryk to Jackson. And oh, I can't believe he's missed that. He has to score. That could go down as like miss of the season. I don't know how Palmer's not scored. He's already got one in this game. That could have been a lovely brace for Cole Palmer. He just didn't want me to do well on FPL, obviously. And it was 4 points for Forest deducted. There's been quite a lot of points deductions this season. Who's staying up in the champion? Who's going to stay up in the Premier League? For me, I think if Burnley don't get a result next Saturday away to Sheffield United, I think they're down. I think Sheffield United are already down. They've left it too late to mount a comeback. And I'm 80% saying Burnley are down. They've played well in some games this season. It's just they haven't been too consistent, Burnley. And then the final spot, if there was no points deductions, it would be so far and away. Oh, here we go, Chelsea, Mudryk, and Coleman recovers well, and referee's blown his whistle here. But yeah, if there wasn't any points deduction this season, I think Luton would be 5 points away from Forest in the relegation zone. They'd be 5 points off safety. So these points deductions have actually made the season a bit more interesting this year. And it's going to be a free kick to Chelsea from the left hand side. They had one of these earlier on in the game. Just a minute in, really, wasn't it? Gallagher and Palmer stand over it. 1-0 Chelsea from Cole Palmer and Nicholas Jackson with the assist, if anyone was wondering, for their fantasy Premier Leagues. And Palmer goes short from the free kick. Back to Palmer. It's an interesting free kick. I don't think they've worked it too well. I don't think that any of that was planned, but now on the left hand side they're keeping it alive, and the Chelsea players all staying in the penalty area. Everton trying to get them back, but Chelsea still working on the left hand side. And Palmer to Gallagher. He'll keep it in there. Conor Gallagher captaining Chelsea this evening, as he has done for quite a few weeks now. Oh, lovely play from Caicedo to Mudryk. Pulls it back. Oh, what a save. Oh, it's 2-0. It's a save, but parried into the presence of Cole Palmer, who makes it 2. He should have made it 2 already, and he could have had a hat-trick by now. Well, I thought it was a really good save from Jordan Pickford, but he parried it straight into where Cole Palmer was, and he makes that 2 for himself, and I'm very happy with that. Cole Palmer is on fire. Cole Palmer makes it 2-0. Lovely. I thought they messed the free kick up. I really did. But they went back. Everton failed to really organise themselves. And Chelsea, lovely bit of play from Caicedo. Nudges off a few players. Down to Mudryk, I think it is. Back for Jackson. He has his effort saved from close range. But Pickford can't hold on to it. And arriving is Cole Palmer to get his 18th goal of the season. And he's 2 goals behind Erling Haaland now for top scorer, Cole Palmer. 18th minute. He could have had a hat-trick by now. He really could have. And that's why they call him Cold Palmer. I've got to check now. How many points am I on for FPL? Because that is awesome. That is awesome. 2-0 in 20 minutes. We thought there was going to be goals. And if my 2-2 predictions spot on now, I can't have any more goals for Chelsea. Go on Everton now. But Fantasy Premier League, Chelsea coming down the line again now, and lost out but brought back with Caicedo. Lovely bit of play. Whips the ball out to Mudryk. He fails to control it, and that's gone out for a throw-in on the far side. How do you check your points? I'm not used to the web app. Aha, my team. How many points are we on? How many points? We are on, if it decides to load. Oh, just don't tell me that's fair. Nothing happening in the game, by the way. After that, second goal from Cole Palmer. 37 points now. I should have put 2 Chelsea players in, not Pickford and Branthwaite. They're going to get me nothing. Nothing. 37 points. I'll take that so far. Decent. Welcome to the stream, Hill Football. Cole on fire, he is. Petrovic on the ball, and Everton with the high press here. Well, Forest fans will be celebrating this, Luton fans will be celebrating this, maybe even Burnley fans, because if they somehow manage to get a result Saturday, not somehow, if they get a win Saturday, which you expect Burnley to if they're serious about surviving. Recent weeks they've put in some decent performances, but just not got the results. It's definitely doable. The odds are against them though. Here's McNeil on the left hand side. Michaelenko further down the line, but goes backwards to Onana. Michaelenko. Cross blocked. Well, of course, you never really trust Chelsea in a lead, because just a few weeks ago they were 3-2 up against Man United going into stoppage time. Sorry. No, I've got that the wrong way around, haven't I? It was Man United 3-2 up, and then Chelsea turns it around. But still, never trust Chelsea. Never trust Chelsea. Got to feel Luton and Forest will stay up. Ooh. Big call. So who else goes down? Everton to go down? Cole is ice cold. Do you think Cole Palmer will get... No, he won't start the Euros, I'm pretty sure. Your score prediction is 2-1. Yeah, as Paul says, make sure you don't spoil the stream, because you did the other day, and that wasn't great. Right, corner for Everton on the left hand side. In it goes, cleared away by Petrovic, only as far as Tarkowski. Everton to go down, says Paul. That'd be huge, because they're getting the new stadium next season, aren't they? Imagine moving into the new stadium in the Championship. Wow. I mean, the club is a bit of a mess, really, isn't it? All of these points deductions, it's not great for Everton. They need to, sort of like Man United, just strip it down, top to bottom, get it go through everything, nitpick it, and just clear out, really. I can't get my words out this evening, like the words I want to get out. But hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say. They need a bit of a clear out, a bit of a sort out. It's just I can't see it happening, because they can't do it when they're in a relegation battle. I don't think they have to do it when they're having a comfortable season, and then in January bring a few players in, then build them into the team. Not what Chelsea did. Just bring in like 15 players and expect them all to play well. Individual players of quality, awesome, but you can't just get a whole new team and expect them to gel straight away. Which is why I sort of feel bad for Mauricio Pochettino, getting a lot of hate, but it's a tough one to call. It's a tough one to call. Everton will go down. Forest have got Everton on Sunday. Massive game. It is. Well, there's two huge games on Saturday: Blackburn, Sheffield Wednesday, and Forest Everton. So whichever one I stream, I'll keep up updates on the score on the other one. 10 legends in here. Thank you all very much for joining. Really do appreciate the support as always. And if you enjoy the stream, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. We gained a few yesterday. It's just, I guess, some people didn't end up enjoying the content for long enough. And as you can see, we lost a few. But, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. That's the harsh reality. Not everyone always enjoys the content, which is fair enough. I get that. But I'm always looking for ways to improve. So if you have any ways in which you think I can improve the content, be sure, let me know in the chat. Always looking to improve the content. And hopefully you will continue to enjoy the stream. But it's 2-0 Chelsea. Cole Palmer at the double. First one was a lovely strike after nutmeg and Branthwaite, and the second one was a tap in after Pickford couldn't hold on to Jackson's shot, and Palmer just head home from close range. Tidy finish in the end there. And Chelsea just dictating the play here, just really bossing possession. And they're playing some nice stuff. Everton, I'm still waiting for them to turn up, to be honest. They haven't been impressive in the opening stages of this one. But, of course, we all know Chelsea. Never rely on them. And still anything can happen in this game. Of course. Let's catch up with the chat. Everton could be in League One next couple of years. That's a shout, but I don't think they'll do a Sunderland. I don't think anyone will ever do a Sunderland again unless the club completely gets like stripped, and then a lot of financial fair play rules get broke. That would, it could happen, but highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. What happened to the people who only say Palmer scores pens? Exactly, mate. Exactly. 18 goals for the season now for Cole Palmer. And here's Jackson from distance, and that one goes wide of Pickford's goal. I do like Jackson's hair, to be fair. I'm not usually a fan of when players have like colour in their hair, but for Jackson, it really suits it. It's got like, of course, his black usual hair, and he's got white at the back and then blue at the front. Really nice, to be fair. Really nice from Nicholas Jackson. Nice trim. Young players given an 8-year contract. Yeah, he's 38 now, isn't he? 38, Ashley Young. Is that who you're on about? You're on about young players coming through getting huge contracts at Chelsea. I can't speak. I cannot speak. It's not going well. Do let me know how your Mondays have been, guys. What have you been up to? Some say the most boring day of the week. I'd somewhat agree with it. It's hard to like motivate yourself for a Monday, isn't it? Because you've got to repeat everything you did last week again. Madueke, lovely bit of skill, and just about loses out to Michaelenko. And here goes Takuri. Everton on the counter-attack. They've got numbers forward. Beto is forward, but Ashley Young on the ball now, coming inside and loses possession to Moises Caicedo, who, for me, is actually having a really good game here. Chelsea win the free kick after Palmer gets slided on. And that's Garner in the buck. Of course, once on the books of Man United. I don't know why Man United sold him, to be honest. Once again, probably the same reason as Cole Palmer wanting first team football, but he did really well at Nottingham Forest on his loan spell. He went there for 2 seasons in a row, didn't he? He was really good there, really good. I want to say he went somewhere else before that as well on loan, but can't quite think about it. What about Dele Ali new hair? I haven't seen Dele Ali's new hair. Haven't seen Dele Ali. What was your thought on Reece James looking like a Minecraft block? How's everyone seen all these trims? I haven't seen that. Do you think Pickford should be England #1? Oh, that's a really good question, Paul. That is a really good question. Because, of course, they've got the likes of Nick Pope, who I think's injured now for the Euros as well. They've got Ramsdale, who's not getting first-team football. And I saw a piece in one of the newspapers the other day. Carl Rushworth, the Swansea goalkeeper, being considered for... Oh, why does this always happen? It's 3-0. Every time the TV decides to lag, it's 3-0. And I'll update you now what's happened on the highlight. I got carried away talking about Carl Rushworth. It is what it is. 3-0 Chelsea, and I believe it's Palmer who scored again. This is awful. It's like Chelsea switched my TV off. It was Pickford on the ball. Oh, we give it away straight to Palmer, and Palmer chipped it over Pickford. Easy finish. 3-0 Chelsea, and a hat-trick for Palmer. Early days in the game. He could have had 4 now, and that is 19 goals for the season for Cole Palmer. Awesome for Cole Palmer. Oh, it almost didn't go in there from that angle. Poor from Pickford. Pass it straight to Palmer. And he fires into an empty net there, Cole Palmer. Easy as you like. 3 goals in this game. 19 goals all season. I think he's level now with Ollie Watkins. But awesome stuff for the Chelsea #20. And for FBL now, that's 16 points. It's probably not updated for this goal as well, but should have captained him. 29 minutes in, and really, damage limitation now for Everton. As Chelsea play out. Everton win it back, and they're on the ball here. You just can't keep hold of it, McNeil. It's been quiet today. Oh, okay, thanks. Good, Paul. Good. 3 goals for Palmer. Insane. Well, I said I wanted him to score at least 1, and he's saving my Fantasy Premier League tonight. Saving it. Hopefully, somehow, Branthwaite can get a goal, or Pickford get an assist or something crazy like that. Everton got to go for it now, and we're only 30 minutes in. There's still an hour to go of the game, but still, never trust Chelsea. Never trust Chelsea. Here's Noni Madueke, slips over and loses possession, but Chelsea get a decision their way. Pickford is always England's number one. Yep, I think he should at Germany as well. Again, it's like Harry Maguire. We were talking about him the other day, and someone said he's always different for England compared to club football, and I completely agree with that argument for Jordan Pickford. It's just maybe it's a team. It's a better team, so he looks better. Potentially, that's an argument. But it's just like he turns up for England. Palmer again, ole ole ole. Glimpse is loving it. Cole Palmer should start over Saka in the Euros. That's a huge shout, Glimpse. That is a huge shout. In the chat, let us know. Do you think Cole Palmer should start over Bukayo Saka in the Euros this summer? Whatever you say probably won't happen because, of course, it's Gareth Southgate. I don't know why I'm getting involved in all these England debates. I'm a Wales fan, but of course Wales not in the Euros this year, so I've used that joke already. No one can make it. I've captained him. I got 32 points. Ooh. Good decision captaining him tonight then. Really good. He'll probably get about 40 points for you then. 45, something crazy like that. How Everton started off in this game could be a cricket score. 2 assists for Pickford for second and first goal. Yep. 2 assists for Jordan Pickford. If only that counted towards FBL points. If only. We'd be flying. You benched Solanke and Barkley and both scored. Wow. Well, I started Bernardo Silva, Foden and Ivan Toney, and none of them went on the pitch. I was expecting Toney to come on for at least, half of the game, but nope, he didn't. So 32 minutes played here at Stamford Bridge, 3-0 Chelsea, but as we know, Chelsea can always surprise us in good ways and bad, and this game is far from over as Everton, I think the next goal's huge. If Everton get it, they're back in the game, and the momentum swing in a game can be huge, especially when you're fighting relegation. McNeil's ball into the box and cleared away by Chelsea, only to the edge of the box, but Gallagher gets it away, and that's a poor pass, didn't see it through. Gallagher's remained down, as well as Onana, and ball kicked out of play so them two can be seen to. Hat-trick without pens, don't see Saka doing that. That is a really good shout, Glimpse, though. Really good shout. He's shining in a Chelsea side that's not a good season. So what's that now? 19 goals this season. He needs one more to equal Haaland's record this season. 2 more to beat it in this game. But of course we've still got, what, 5 more games left after this. No, I would put in the midfield number 10 role. Ooh. So what's your midfield, guys? I'd say Rice, Bellingham, and then would you go then with Palmer? That's really strong. That's really strong. I'd say Bellingham and Rice are probably nailed on for England. It's just if you play Palmer, Maddison, or if you went with Trent in the midfield like a lot of England fans want, because he does it so well for Liverpool. I would take Toney to Euros. Big shout, big shout. Foden over Rashford. Yeah, 100%. I think that's a really common one. Foden over Rashford. Here are Everton on the ball, all in. What colour even is this? Is it like some shade of like coral or something? Oh, goal for Chelsea. Goal for Everton. Sorry, Beto offside. Offside. Beto thought he had his side back in it. From the right hand side, it was a lovely cross by, I think that's Seamus Coleman. He is offside. VAR won't overturn this. He is offside, Beto, the number 14. Well, the Toffees thought they had a way back in there, and I thought for a second that was going to be allowed, but nope. Really good. Promising signs though for Everton. They're getting forward. 10 minutes before half time. They need a goal that can actually stand. And a lot of people are worried about Beto. He hasn't scored too many goals this season. So what's really his contribution? But he is a big player in the box. Give him that, and proving it there, albeit it was offside. Chelsea, you could say they're getting away with one there, but all of they played really well. Here's Palmer off the Noni Madueke. I was confused. I know it's random, but I was really confused when Pochettino took Palmer off against Sheffield United. The game wasn't over. It was only 2-1. And then, of course, they end up drawing 2-2. So it just shows how important Cole Palmer is. And I expect him to bring Palmer off about... It depends how long they go with this scoreline. I expect he won't play in 90 minutes, Palmer. He's already got a hat-trick. Let's refresh FPL, see how many points we've got now. We're on 42. Any more? Any more points for us? So Palmer's currently on 16. Awesome stuff. Awesome. I'll take that all day long. I'll show you the FPL at half time, people, in 10 minutes time. Ollie Watkins over Solanke. Take Tony just for the penalties. Chelsea with a throw-in on the near side then. We are 36 minutes into the game. Petrovic slices his clearance, and is that going out? Nope. Kept in by Makalenko, and Takori battling for the ball. And Chelsea win the throw-in. What's everyone having for dinner tonight? What's everyone having for dinner? I've got... What did my mum say it was? I can't remember. I cannot remember. I'm having food. I'm having something after the stream. I can't remember what it was now. It's just all I know is it's waiting in the oven for after the stream. What's everyone having for dinner tonight though? Monday night. I always love knowing what everyone else has. It just makes me more hungry. Here's Madueke. He's dancing. Caicedo. Oh, over the bar and into the fans. Well, Caicedo, I'd say he's having a good game tonight. He really is. He's not worth the price tag. You know, over the whole season, we're realising he's not worth the price tag Chelsea paid from Brighton for Moises Caicedo. But tonight he's actually having a decent game. Pickford goes long. And I'm surprised Sean Dyche hasn't made any changes right now. Oh, here's Jackson into the penalty area. Too big of a touch. Goes down, wants a penalty. And referee clearly says, no penalty. Referee's sticking to his guns there. Be interesting to see if VAR overturn it. I'm waiting for the highlights on it. If they show it, they should do. Is this a penalty? I mean, can you imagine Chelsea go 4-0 up before half time? They haven't shown a highlight yet, but Everton are on the attack the other end. And floated ball into the box, and that one's going to go all the way through. Well, Everton are trying, but there's a difference between trying and succeeding, of course. Did call Palmer for penalties, but Keane, if he's not playing. Spaghetti on toast and a yoghurt. Nothing exciting. That is exciting. I've never heard anyone have that, to be honest. That is incredible. Spaghetti on toast. I've never tried that, and I've never heard anyone else try it. What would you rate it out of 10, Paul? What would you rate that out of 10? That actually... I don't know if that sounds really cool, or if that's like one of those dishes that you have one time just to try because all your mates have it. I can't tell. It sounds cool anyway. But yeah, what would you rate that out of 10, Paul? I'm gonna try that tomorrow now. Spaghetti on toast. I have what I have yesterday. What do you have yesterday, Hill Football? Believe it or not, I'm not actually a mind reader. I know it's amazing. After it, so 10. Yeah, you can't diss it when someone else makes you the food, can you? Oh, Hill Football disagrees with the spaghetti on toast. I'm gonna have to try that now. I'm gonna have to try it. Well, we're 5 minutes to the interval, and I can't lie, the chat's been more entertaining than the game, and we've had 3 goals, all by Cole Palmer. But free kick here for Everton, whipped in towards the back post, kept alive, can't see where it's going, and it's gone behind. Referee is talking to Tarkowski here. Tarkowski wants a penalty because of the shirt pulling, but he's laughing it off, the referee. I think that's the first time this season I've seen a referee laugh. Let's have a look. Cole Palmer. Ooh. Nah, there's nothing in that. On that replay, Chalobah almost put it into his own net, and Beto at the far post just didn't react in time. Wow. But why do the TV companies love to do this? They show a highlight, and in the middle of that is the game's actually still going on, so you miss what's happening. So Chelsea just had to defend a corner, and Everton almost scored from it. Almost went in from the corner. Petrovic had to tip it behind, and it's going to be another corner here. This time the cameras are actually on it. Sunday dinner. Ooh, Sunday dinner. Very nice. And the referee's just sorting something out in the penalty area. He doesn't like the. I'm still. now I'm looking at it from the front, and it looks red. The kit. It's either red, pink, or like it's not orange. We'll rule orange out. It's like a light, really light pink, or a really dark red. Well, it's not dark really. I can't explain it. I had a pie mash and corn on the cob. Oh, corn on the cobs are really underrated. They are really underrated. And VAR are looking at something here. It's because the push in between Gusto and Branthwaite in the penalty box, but that can't give a pen for pushing, surely. Not in the penalty box. You see it every single game. There'd be so many penalties given if it was a penalty for a push. And of course the game's played on, and that corner comes to nothing. And now it's Chelsea on the left hand side for a throw in. Which a holiday you want to go to? Ooh, okay. Which a holiday destination? I'd like to go to. I'd love to go to Portugal. I'd like to go to America. Let's say we have 3 wishes. I'd like to go to Portugal. I'd like to go to America. I'd love to go back to Tenerife because I was too young to remember it last time. And Beto fired in. I think he took too long there. He should have fired it first time. But straight into the gloves of Petrovic. Swans versus Rotherham. What a game it was, mate. It was incredible. Incredibly awful. The definition of a pre-season friendly in a league game is Swans Rotherham. Like, nobody was really up for it. But I'm still glad we won, of course. When the goal went in, everyone was sort of looking at the referee waiting for him to disallow it, but I was confused as well. Chelsea on the left hand side. Ball into the box and shot. It's 4. It is 4. Nicholas Jackson. What am I watching? What am I watching? It's 4-0 Chelsea before half time. Nicholas Jackson, as soon as the ball went to him, no offence Nicholas, I thought, okay, this is not ending as a goal. And I'm just staring at the screen because it went in. Unbelievable. It's 4-0. It's not even half time. It is 4-0. You know, we're not goals galore for nothing. Go on, let me change the score. There we go. 4-0 Chelsea. What a game. It was a lovely bit of work on the left hand side. That's onside. To Cucurella, whipped it in. Lovely touch by Jackson. Fired it. It wasn't a strong finish. I don't know how Pickford, he should be saving that when it was right in the corner though. But it even hit off the post. Just about. It's really, really close that he's squeezed that in at Pickford's near post. But 4-0 before half time. Incredible. This is unreal, and he does some strange celebration. I have no idea. I'll leave that to Nicholas Jackson. But 5 minutes added on to the end of the first half, and 4 goals up for Chelsea. But still, I wouldn't say Chelsea are going to win because this can change so quickly knowing Chelsea. You won't bet any money on it. But 4-0? What is going on? What is going on? This is unbelievable. For me, Switzerland, Turkey, Miami. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. I'd like to go to Turkey as well, to be fair. That'd be nice. Been to Portugal twice and America 6 times. That's class, to be fair. That is class. I've never been out of England. Portugal is beautiful. Watching prime Chelsea, I am. If only Eden Hazard sticked around for this. Ball in the box from Everton, and it ends up going all the way through to Cucurella. How many Chelsea players have come from Brighton? Cucurella. They had Potter from Brighton. That counts. I'm saying that counts. Sanchez, Caicedo. That's just the current team. Well, Potter's not current, is he? But, you know, it counts. That's 4 players straight from Brighton. And Chelsea come again. They're looking for their 5th before half time. Cole Palmer got Branthwaite to beat. I'm surprised Everton haven't made any changes right now. I think they've already given up. Gallagher goes down. Free kick Chelsea. Very central position to get a ball into the box. Everton got battered. Everyone let go. Everton turned up low. I'm waiting for the team bus to arrive at Stamford Bridge because right now it's just Chelsea in a training drill against mannequins. It seems like 4-0. I can't believe it's 4-0. I cannot believe it. I was shocked at 3-0. I was shocked at 2-0. I mean, Palmer could have scored 4 by now on his own. But apart from that, they've been very clinical with all their chances. You know, there's only one big opportunity they've missed. And Chelsea on the ball as well, they've been really good this evening. Really good performance by Chelsea so far. Really good. And Chelsea win another free kick on the far side this time. And we're halfway through the added 5 onto the end of the first half here at Stamford Bridge. 4-0 Chelsea. And no, I am not making this up. April Fools was 15 days ago. Incredible. Sean Dyche won't be happy. But you can't help but feel from their point of view, it's not quite game over because Chelsea are very vulnerable. You know, they're mid-table for a reason this season. There's always a chance in football, but it's a very slim chance now, and Sean Dyche can be fuming with that as his players have put out the performance they have because it's not been good enough. I was shocked at 1-0. I was shocked at 0-0, lad. I was shocked when Everton actually walked onto the pitch. Well, Everton in the penalty area looking for a consolation before half time and try and spark a comeback. Can you imagine 5-4 Everton? Can you imagine that? Ashley Cole, the box it goes away by Chalobah. He's been really good this evening. Chalobah. And Everton have a corner on the far side. New York, twice California. Florida, I'm pretty sure you tried to say there 3 times. Did you enjoy college? No, not really today. Quite boring. We're preparing for our final exam, and basically you have to do all the work because it's like your English exam really. There's 5 questions, but they're all like essay questions. And it goes, and that one's come to nothing. Goal kick Chelsea. Hill was shocked at 3-0. Arsenal sing. Stadium's empty everywhere they go, but when they lose, the stadium is empty. Yeah, I was surprised yesterday. As soon as they went to 1-0, everyone was leaving, and then 2-0, everyone else was leaving. So by full time, there was really not a lot of home fans. The attendance by full time at 10th. I couldn't think of a word. So 10 seconds left until half time here. What a first half. I can't wait to have a look at the fantasy have a look at the stats. How many shots have Chelsea had? Got to be about 10. And that is half time here at Stamford Bridge. And the home fans will be very happy with that. Very happy indeed. Let's stop the timer. Hat-trick in the first half by Cole Palmer. Could you like none of them penalties? He's now just 19 goals for this season, 8 penalty goals, and he's only 1 goal behind Erling Haaland in the top scorer race in the Premier League. Welcome in, Nexus Ghost. Welcome to the stream, legend. And you'll be buzzing that Chelsea are winning, of course. Chelsea all the way. Love to see it, mate. Right then, let's have a look at the FPL. How are we doing? Switch to this screen, of course. Is it going to work? It's very laggy. I think we're live still. I think everything's still working. Is it? Everything's just frozen. I can't tell. Yeah, we're still live. There we go. We're still live. I thought the stream ended itself then. But let's have a look at the Fantasy Premier League. We're on 40. Oh, -1s. Great. That is awesome. We love to see them. No, we don't. Dubravka, why didn't I start him? Oh, no. I get 4 points because Bernardo, Foden, and Tonya didn't even step on the pitch. So Morris, Kirkes, and Zabrini will come on. So that's 4 points. That's 44. I need Pickford to ping it in to Brantford to get a goal, basically, to save the FPL. 40 points, that's not good. 16 points all from Palmer. He's almost got half. I mean, Salah did nothing. If I didn't have Palmer, I didn't have Haaland, I'd actually be, you know, I couldn't imagine that. I'd be on 2, 3, 4. I'd be on 2 points, including the minuses. But before the, depends who else I put in, doesn't it? But yeah, these are the results from the weekend. Of course, Burnley just cannot win, can they? They can't win. And Forest, another draw against Wolves. What was I going to do? Scores and fixtures. And let's refresh the page because, of course, this game has kicked off a National League game. Gateshead versus Chesterfield this evening. Chesterfield promoted early on, but of course they've really slipped up since getting the promotion. As Gateshead's 2-0, they're slipping up again. Chesterfield, what's going on? I can see them going straight back down next season. I think Chesterfield partied way too much. Way too much. 2 penalties from Hannant. Wow, Gateshead. Where are Gateshead? Oh, they're in the playoffs, 72 points. But yeah, Chesterfield, it looked like they could get like 110 points this season, but now only 95. They would be disappointed with that. As good as it sounds. But let's have a look at the stats at half time for Chelsea versus Everton. Sorry, that really did catch my eye. 4-0 at half time. I'm not imagining it. This really is happening. Cucurella and Jackson after Palmer. He scored 2 goals in 5 minutes. He probably should have had 3 in 5 minutes because that setter he missed. And then Jackson just before half time. 4-0. And the stats you can see above my head are 63% possession to Chelsea, 8 shots, 5 on target, very clinical, 1 corner, 3 fouls. And as for Everton, 37% possession, 4 shots, 1 on target, 5 corners, 12 fouls. It's a long way back for Everton, isn't it? It's a long, long way back. Let's have a look at who's on the benches for each team. So Chelsea have got Badia Shield, Bentonelli, Chukwemeka, Chilwell, Casady, who on earth's that? 36. Washington, Gilchurch, George Dyer. So it could be a chance in the second half to get a few minutes in the legs of the upcoming players for Chelsea, the youngsters. As for Everton, they need to go for this. And on the bench, they've got 2 players on the yellow card, Young and Garner. But on the bench, they've got Dan Juma, Harrison, who's been really good for them, Chimete. I'd bring all 3 of them on if I was Deitch. You got nothing to lose at this point. You know, the only thing you can be concerned about is goal difference, of course. For me, if I was Sean Dyche, I'd bring on, who's that? Beto, yeah, of course, Beto. I'd bring on Dan Juma for Young. I'd go to a 3 at the back. I'd take Mikalenko off. Keep Coleman, Tarkowski, and Brantford at the back. Put 5 in midfield and then 2 up top. I'd keep Danjuma on the wing. I bring him on, put him on the wing. Onana, I change Garner off. I put Decore in that spot. I take Garner off for, I don't know, Chametti or Harrison, one of them. And then McNeil off for the other. Decore back in. Harrison on the left. And then up top, Beto and Chametti. If I was Sean Dyche right now, that's what I would do. But of course, I'm not Sean Dyche. So it's not going to happen. But yeah, Chelsea should be up against it second half because Everton have to go for it. Let's have a look what it means for the Premier League table then. So Chelsea would be on 47 points and they would be... Oh wow, they really have caught up, haven't they? They're only 3 points off Man United. And everyone's making out like they've had an awful season, but made out that Chelsea have had relegation season. And they're only 3 points off Newcastle as well. Wow. And they've got 2 games in hand over West Ham, a game in hand over Newcastle and Man United. Wow. Chelsea seriously could finish above Man United and Newcastle this season. Wow. They could finish in the top 6. Well, they've lost 10 games all season. It seems like they lose every week, doesn't it? 8 draws and 13 wins. Wow. Okay. Time to start taking Chelsea seriously again, maybe. And at the bottom for Everton, minus 14 goal difference now. I think this is really good news for Nottingham Forest and Luton Town. And Burnley, but look at their goal difference, that's 21 worse. But 7 points off for Burnley. This is what I mean. If they beat Sheffield United on Saturday, that's 23. And Everton, I'll bring up the fixtures again now. Forest have got Everton, haven't they? This match week. Who have Luton got? Oh wow. Because one of Forest and Everton are going to drop points this match week. So one of them are going to climb above the other, unless it's a draw, obviously. So Burnley have to win if they want to stay up. For me, Sheffield United have done. Even if they win, that's 19 points. That's not going to be enough. And then that keeps Burnley on 20. A draw, and they're down. So Burnley, I think if they win, they genuinely have a chance of staying up. It's just who Luton have. Who do Luton have at the weekend? I might have wrote it down. 34. Where's 34? Luton have got Brentford. Wow. Brentford. Okay. The relegation battle is really heating up. Brentford, they're not safe yet, are they? Because if Luton win that takes them to 28. Let's say Burnley win as well, that's 23, 28, 29 if Forest win, and 27. And then Brentford still on 3. That is wild. That is wild. That is actually incredible. Wow. I'm stunned. I'm absolutely stunned. That's incredible. Really could be on to something in the relegation battle. It's really all there is to play for, because I think Man City, the only game I can see him slipping up in this season now towards the end is Spurs away. But even they won, they broke the curse in January when they beat Spurs in the FA Cup. So I'm unsure on that one as well. Everton getting absolutely bullied. Up the Blues, up the Goats. Chelsea were also sneaking up the table without anyone noticing. We just hit it in between draws against Sheffield United and Burnley. That is so true. Can you imagine if they won both of them games as well? It's an extra 4 points and a game in hand. They'd be above Man United and Newcastle right now. I've been to Maldives when I was 2 years old. Really beautiful. You should go there. Yeah, sounds like a nice place. While we quickly have a few moments to see if I can load up Premier League table calculator. I always do it for the Championship at the start of the season to sort of base my predictions, and sometimes I do it for fun. If we've got a second, I'll quickly do it. Depends how long the second half's left on for. Ooh. Few big games this weekend, as we just seen. Wolves got Arsenal as well. Wow, it is all happening in the Premier League. It is all happening. So much. The good thing is now, from a Swans fan, well, from my perspective, because Swansea have got now to away games, so I can do a lot of watch-alongs. It's just on the final day, of course, no final day watch-along because we're home. I don't know if I'd wish that we were away on the final day, so I could have done a watch-along for that, the final day of the Championship, but I guess a lot of people would be at games anyway that day, so I'm unsure. If it loads, I'll switch the screen back. Premier League table calculator. It never works on my phone, so it's pointless even trying to do it on there. Awesome idea to do this. Awesome idea. Let's see if we can quickly get this done before the start of the second half. Fingers crossed. If the laptop would actually want to hurry up a little bit, that'd be awesome. It'd probably be about 3 minutes away from starting the second half. 5 minutes. Should have enough time. Yeah. So I'll switch this now. If anyone else wants to have a go, all you have to do is search up Premier League table calculator, and it's the top link. Oh, or not, because it's just saying click here if it doesn't redirect. Great. Is it going to work or is it not? Okay, it's redirecting. It's working. Right. Time to switch the screen. Once again, I should have left it on the other one, shouldn't I? Should have left it alone. Not missed any chats there. Let's go for here, and if it wants to load, that'd be awesome. Does it want to load though? Probably not. Well, it should have the Premier League table here, but obviously it's not loaded yet. Are you a diesel owner? No. Not as it goes. Here we go. Let's quickly predict the rest of the Premier League. I'm just going to be putting random scores in, guys, of what the outcome I think will happen. I'm not too fussed on goal difference at the moment. Whoa, what's going on? I did not click any adverts. Yep, we don't want that. Why is it going so slow today all of a sudden? Just because I'm streaming. Doesn't want me to do Chelsea Everton, does it? Really doesn't. So Everton, okay, we can just put, let's say it ends 5-0. We'll just put what it is now, 4-0. Just keep it like that. We've got to go back a few games. Chelsea versus Spurs. Let's see, Spurs winning that one 2-1. Then we got match 29 is game left to play. Oh, it's quite a lot. Arsenal Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea got quite a lot of games to play, haven't they? Arsenal Chelsea. Is it going to work? Yes, it will. Arsenal to win 2-0 in that one. Wolves Bournemouth. We'll go for a draw 1-1. Crystal Palace Newcastle. Crystal Palace actually get something 2-2. Everton Liverpool. Liverpool to win 3-1. These aren't my actual predictions, by the way, guys. I'm just punting it in just off the top of my head right now. We'll go 3-1. Brighton 1, City 4. Got to be quick. Magic 34. It's going to zoom through these. Luton to win 2-1. 2-1 Burnley. 1-1. Everton 1. Forest 1. I can see that being a draw. Villa 2. Bournemouth 1. Palace 1. West Ham 2. Fulham 2. Liverpool 2. Could see that being a draw. Would City slip up against Tottenham? No, they won't, will they? 3-1. Brighton 1. Chelsea 2. They'll beat them. They should. Against Newcastle's a tricky game, and the second half's about to start. I'll quickly go through this and I'll show you at the end of the stream. If someone reminds me, I'll show it at the end of the stream because we're about to start for the second half, but we've only got a few games left to go. But someone remind me at the end of the stream to finish how the Premier League table might end. And if we can quickly get back to this. Are we even still live? Yeah, we are. Why is everything pausing on me? Why is everything pausing? Are we even still live? We are. Right. Can everything load? Why is everything being so slow today? And yep, Everton are making a few changes. Who's this coming on? Who's this fella? Patterson coming on. The right back. Of all the changes, Sean Dyche's only gone and chucked the right back on. I need to refresh the page, don't I? 2 secs, I'll just put the music on for a second.